Hello, hello, everyone. This is Cheryl Verrett. Come on in. Make sure that I can come on and be live for our She Emerge Challenge. I am grateful for you guys to join me. I'm going to give everyone a few minutes just to jump on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad that you're here and you're joining me. Uh, It is a beautiful day actually out here. I am in the desert, but it's 75 degrees, so it's not too bad. If I have to come out here and do some work, I am glad that it is beautiful out here and it's perfect. So again, this is Cheryl Barrett, and I have pulled over to the side of the road. I was told the last time I went live in a car, it looked like I was driving. So I want to make sure you guys know I am not driving. I pulled over under a beautiful tree where I can have our 30-day 16 of the Emerge Now Unstuck and Unstoppable Challenge. So let's get started. I want to welcome you. I want to thank you to day 16. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And thank you for doing the work. Thank you for being on this journey with me, to become unstuck and unstoppable. Thank you for being on the journey with me to just release those self-sabotaging beliefs that I think we all have, and to release that potential sometimes that we just hold on to, that untapped potential. And as we move forward, we experience that greater self-confidence necessary to become who we've been called to become. So today, I want to have a conversation regarding fortitude. Fortitude. Do you have fortitude? I can tell you, fortitude is something that I have defined that means that you have the strength and the courage along with the adversities of life, that you have been able to continue on and move forward, that you have the stick-to-itiveness to make things happen. I think I titled it, I'm not sure if I titled it Fortitude or The Bounce Back, but I want to tell you, the bounce back, because you have fortitude, I think that's where I want to go today. So when we talk about fortitude, I'm asking, do you have what it takes? Have there ever been a time in your life where you have experienced, oh my goodness. What was I did off my phone? That is a lesson learned, you guys. Sorry about that. So listen, let's get to about fortitude. Fortitude, having the courage to face situations. Fortitude, you have your balance are moving forward and becoming what you're supposed to become. Many times I had to utilize fortitude. That means the strengthening. When we look at fortitude, I have it over here written down. The root word means strong. The etymology of that word means fortified, something that is made stronger and more secure. And we see that sometimes when we look at people who are fortified or who are strong in the midst of adversity, we can look, I don't know, characters like Wonder Woman. Maybe, who we say, I had Storm, right? So different characters, but it's not only their characters, we all and develop and songs in our families. Sophia, am I cutting in and out? That's blanking out. Will you just type and let me know if I'm cutting, make sure my signal is good? That would be great. So when I think about having adversity, I think about the time that I had to close the doors. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Where I had to close the doors to my real estate office. I needed some fortitude. I needed a time where I had my 3-year-old son. I was in a new city, and the person who was supposed to care for me and protect me and be there for me, they wiped me out. They took everything, and I was left alone. people who thanked us for allowing them to have the privilege of home ownership. I received testimonials of how we touched the lives of other people, and it was just something about that began to give me some of the inner strength that I needed to continue on, that helped to build my fortitude. And I just think that sometimes in the midst of our transitions, we can get tired, we can want to give up, we can want to throw in the towel. But when we continue to have our eyes focused on our passion, when we continue to have our eyes focused on where we want to go, I think it changes everything. Have you ever been in a place where you wanted to throw in a towel, where you needed to exhibit that fortitude, that strength, that courage in the midst of adversity? I'm telling you, I have done it more times than I can count, and probably more than I wanted to. But what I can tell you, those things that came against me, in the end, made me stronger. Those challenges and those adversities let me know that I have what it takes in order to continue on. You guys found that word? Been in the chat. Adversities and hung in there before. So I want to share with you that there are 3 ways that we can develop our fortitude. There are 3 ways that we can continue on. One is we need to focus on being authentic. Be who you are. What is the passion that you have inside of you? Who have you been called to be? You were created for such a time as this. Now let's birth it. Let's develop that fortitude in the midst of the adversity so that we can carry on. When we know who we are, when we have that passion that's burning inside of us, we don't need external ways in order to encourage us to move forward. We don't need anyone's validation. All we need is what is inside of us, knowing that we were created for such a time as this. And then the second way to develop fortitude is to have touchstones. I have I have a domino. I attended this conference one year, and it was teaching about how to overcome, how to birth your dreams, how to go further, how to become stronger. And there was some type of a game that they had us play, which had a lesson in it. But what I found is I kept that domino as a keepsake, because that game, being with the company that I was with, pushed me higher and greater, further than I ever imagined. So in the times when I think that I can't, or when I begin to want to slow down, or my courage is starting to wane, I go back and I get that domino, and I begin to look at that domino, and it begins to remind me that I'm an overcomer, that I'm stronger than what I've ever thought I could be. And I'm wondering, what do you guys have? Do you guys have something to where you can look back at it and say, hey, I'm stronger than I wanted to? Sometimes it could be jewelry, and sometimes it could be a domino. Sometimes it could be whatever. I don't know. It could be a pen from a conference that you had gone to. I don't know, but there are things that we can use to bring us back as touchstones, to bring us back, snap us back into the present, snap us back into reality of going further, of reminding us of the strength that we have inside of us. The third thing is we need to prescribe ourselves some meds. Who would have thought that you would have heard me saying prescribe some meds? Look, what we have to do is med stands for meditation, exercise, diet, and sleep. So we need to make sure that we are tucking away some private time where we can just meditate.